Hello, everybody. Let me explain gravity to you. You can learn how gravity works by reading it in my book, The Galaxy Model for the Atom. I'm looking for people to buy that book, and I'm looking for people to help me prove this theory of gravity. Let me explain gravity to you. All matter actually pushes on all matter. All of the matter in space is pushing in on Earth, and Earth is pushing out towards space. But Earth is a smaller planet, so the outward push at the surface is less than the push inward. So things get pushed onto the Earth. That's why our satellites fall down eventually. But bigger planets get to the size where they push out more than space is pushing in. And so when they're pushing out more and space tries to push matter onto them, the matter gets deflected and it orbits them. It becomes rings and moons, and it stays off their surface because they're pushing out more, except for gases, the inert gases and hydrogen. They move opposite to the gravitational push. So inert gases are pushed onto the surface of these larger planets. And these larger planets are covered in gas. They're not gas planets. Gas doesn't become spheres. Gas always expands in clouds. And it doesn't matter how big the cloud is, how much mass the cloud is, it will always be diffuse. It will always be a cloud. Gas planets and gas suns are just nonsensical, really. And so these larger planets have gas pushed onto their surfaces because gas goes in the opposite direction to the gravitational push. The reason gas does that is because it is rotating, each atom is rotating around all three axes. And anything rotating around all three axes responds to a push by an equal and opposite push. And so as these larger planets get even bigger, they get to the point where their outside push is so strong that gas's reaction to it is to be pushed onto the surface so forcefully that it starts to fuse the gas. And those larger planets turn into stars eventually. And that's how gravity works. I'm looking for some people to help me prove this. I'm looking for some sponsors or some people to get behind me and help me prove this, because we can use that energy for all of our energy needs. We don't need oil or solar or anything else. We can directly tap gravity for all of our energy needs, and we don't even need to be close to a star for our energy. We can get energy anywhere in the universe using these ideas. So yeah, at least buy my book, The Galaxy Model for the Atom by John Sefton. And please, if somebody wants to help me prove this, we can save our planet with these ideas. We can get rid of oil, we can get rid of nuclear, we can get rid of all of those planet damaging ways of getting energy. We can just directly tap gravity. So yeah, buy my book. Get a hold of me if you know somebody that wants to help me prove this. We can save this planet. We really can. Have a good day, you guys.